The devastation is so severe across such an expanse that we still don't know the toll of the southern and midwestern tornadoes. Starting the night of December 10th, at least 59 twisters carved through 10 states, a swarm you wouldn't expect 2 weeks before winter. We spent the last several days in Kentucky, where it was still strangely warm, and questions of climate change are being asked. The answers aren't clear, but we do know what we saw is rare. The storm threw down one twister that cut a path of destruction of more than 165 miles. One meteorologist we talked with called that tornado the Beast. The story will continue in a moment.
All praises to the Almighty, sublime creator of all things, the Almighty One. Yes. Hallelujah. And to all of my fellow servants in the kingdom of the Most High. Yes, here and beyond. All of us serving the Most High. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Yes, I send all of y'all infinite love and light. Yeah, did you guys see that news clip? Now, this happened in December, okay? And the day before that happened, this appeared right in front of my house. Okay, I'm going to put a picture up right now, and then I'll come back to you. Side profile of a horse's head. Okay, so I took this picture on, I believe, the 9th of December, whatever the day before. I think the outbreak was on December 10th. The day before is when I took that picture. Yeah, it's some clouds, but I'm going to show you some details in this cloud. I'm going to just put the pictures up right here, you know, of what showed up in front of my house as I'm talking and telling you what happened. My news about what happened, okay? They got a chance to tell their news about what happened. And so I told you guys that I go out on my front porch and I praise the Most High, and I praise the Most High, and also I give back by playing my bells. Yeah, to the all. Yeah, to the Most High, to the all. So I was on my front porch playing my bells, and after I was done, I came in the house. And I sat down, and after a few minutes, the Ruach HaKodesh said, go back outside and take your phone and take a picture of the clouds. And mind you now, I was taking pictures of clouds anyway, but I was inside my house when that happened. And so when I went outside, I was like, whoa, because the skies was just full of magical clouds. Now, I took the pictures of it, and then when I came back in, these are some of the things, what I'm showing you up here is some of the things that I saw. Now, I mentioned that happened the day before those tornadoes because in that picture, out of the mouth of the horse, yeah, that's the head of a horse that you're looking at right now. That's a head of a horse. You can see his reins. And it's a big old angel standing on top of his head. And out of the horse's mouth, you know, it's a side profile. Out of the horse's mouth, you see that tornado coming out? So the first thing I noticed when I looked, I said, that looked like the side profile of a horse. Yeah. Man, it's was so much in those images. First of all, you have the angel standing on top of his head. And then right next to his head, you see the face of another spirit. Another angel. Yeah, you can see his reins going down the side of his face. All of that is going on. So then when I seen that tornado coming out of his house, I said, whoa. Okay, so we've seen the 60-minute news clip, and their narration of what happened, and then you guys seen the Hebrew widow's narration of what happened, okay? So now what the Most High wants us to do is realize the power of his almighty host. Okay, now they, in their news, they try to downplay what the Most High is doing all the time and try to make it just make it so short. You know, it just passes right through. After a week, you don't hear about it anymore. Yeah, so the Most High wants us to realize his magnificent host up there working with the archangels. Yeah, in our defense, Kwam Yasharala. Yes, that's what's really going on. And so that's why I showed you guys, we have signs coming at us all the time. And some of us are bold enough. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. When you have the gift of seeing things in clouds, start taking pictures and then go back and look real close at the pictures that you take, okay? And see what's being revealed to you, because there's technology. Yeah, it's technology over on the continent of Africa that's been uncovered. Yeah, that we can see now. I'm going to put a video in the description box so you can see the mighty technology of the Most High. And clouds have a lot to do with that technology. Yeah, we be getting visitations all the time. When you see things in the clouds, that is exactly what you are seeing. Now, before we go on, another thing that's happening as far as what they call natural disasters. No, these things that are going on, these disasters, are by the hand of the Most High and the host of the Most High. We must realize that, so we'll know the powerful host. Yeah, that we're training to be in right now. Yeah, we're training to be in that. Now, you know, I call my brothers that are really bringing out that truth in such an anointing way, I call them generals. That's just a name. That's just a title. I call myself a servant. I call the all fellow servants, okay? So the war has started, and the host of the Most High is on our side. We must know that. And so if the Most High is on our side, whom shall we fear? See, they try to get you to fear Putin, and they was trying to get us to fear Trump. They've been trying to get us to fear the so-called white supremacists. They are not supreme, okay? They know it. That's why they put that on their title, just like white Jesus. But anyway, let's move on. You know, they try to get us in fear of terrorism, their nuclear bombs, and all of these kind of things, like this World War III is supposed to be breaking out. And so when you look at the news, you guys can go on the news today and you'll see news on World War III. You'll see a building that got bombed. But what I've seen the Most High's host do is this. And we're going to put some more pictures of the devastation up. Just for a second. Just a couple of things that the Most High's host is doing. And they showing you a couple little bomb buildings and people running. And everybody's scared. And I gotta go to the store. And I gotta prep. I was the prepper queen. Yes, the prepper queen. I used to do little prepping videos. But now that I see the mighty hand of the Most High, and I know that this host is on my side, I do not fear. Okay, so when you look at the news from now on, try to see what they trying to. Okay, that's that door again we talked about in the last training. When you're looking at the news, look at it with your spiritual eye, and then you distinguish what is truth and what is not. You distinguish the message that they're trying to pass on to you with the kind gentleman, the kind white gentleman with his sitting there so calm, cool, and collected, when nothing like this has ever happened in the history of the world. They didn't say that either. Yeah, and just sweep right through it. And then they show the devastation after they done got you all calmed down, see. So when we see these things, we should be praising the Most High. We should be saluting the archangels for their mighty works and obedience to the kingdom. Yes. So now I'm going to move on to the next, their news. Well, I'm not even going to go to their news. You guys know that the volcanoes have been erupting all over this world. And you know that they're just going off and they're going off and they're going off and they're going off and causing all kind of disasters. Some of them little tourist beaches are covered with black ash. Just totally covered. Yeah. And what was the name of that island? I can't think of the name of that island that volcano went off. And I'm going to show you a picture of one at Kilauea. So I'll just put the picture up. So what happened is I was really into the Left Behind and the tribulation and all of that kind of stuff. I looked at all of, what is his name? Something, David White. I can't think of his, it's a white dude. He make all of these raptures movies. Okay, so I watched all of those. I was all prepped up. It was to the point, after the September 23rd sign happened, it was a point that I was at, I just felt so unsure that I would make it in the rapture. Yeah, I was so unsure. So I was watching everything that was going on. And so that Indian guy, what is his name? Selvaraj. He wears that peachy pink robe, and he has like long hair and a beard, you know, trying to look kind of like Jesus Indian. But anyway, he's always giving prophecies. And so when I was listening to him, Kilauea had just went off. And I wish I could find the clip, but it'll take me hours. But he made a prophecy. He said, when you see the demon coming out the volcano, then you will know that your tribulation has begun. And that's when I saw this. Now, first of all, he called this entity a demon that he prophesied about. I call it an angel of the host of the Most High. Now, if you look at it closely, you see a fire at the bottom. Then you see his arms down at his side. I see pecs. I see a neck with an Adam's apple and a head. And out of his mouth is another one. You can see out of his mouth 2 legs. It looked like a body with a breast, bent back, one arm stretched one way and one arm stretched the other way. Okay, and after this Kilauea volcanoes start breaking loose. Natural, what do they call them, forest fires and wildfires started breaking out all over the world. So this angel of fire is in the host of the Most High that is fighting for us. We must realize that. Okay, so now there's been earthquakes and floods and fires, volcanoes, tornadoes, avalanches, hurricanes, typhoons, tsunamis, all kind of things, natural disasters, what they call natural disasters. I call it the Most High's magic. Now, this is the left hand of the Most High. This is that 400-foot monolith or megalith of the Most High's hand. He has activated judgment upon this earth, and his mighty host is doing marvelous things that we should be praising and magnifying the Most High for. But we've been distracted by their news because they're real slick with it. Those are influencers. Okay, trying to get you not to see what the Most High is doing because he's on your side, and trying to make a big deal over what tiny little insignificant, just as vulnerable as you and me, Putin and Biden and all of them people. Yeah, they don't have the power. The Most High has the power. And this is the magic that I'm supposed to show you. This is the left hand of the Most High, 400 feet. Okay? Stretched out. The grounds are on fire because he activated judgment upon this earth. And right next to his mighty left hand of judgment, right underneath it is this 3,000 foot, the hugest megalith in the world that nobody even talks about, or I don't even know if they know about him. Okay, so we're in training now from what happened at Mount Sinai, and that golden calf. We got all distracted and we forgot about the mighty hand of the Most High that parted the waters of the Red Sea. You know, that wasn't a big deal anymore. No, no. The magician's little magic tricks became the center of our focus, okay? And it's the same thing today. When we look at the news, okay, it's getting our attention. It's getting our energy. When all the while, the service of the Most High, that has the host of the Most High as their allies, should be rallying, praising the Most High, paying attention to his mighty left hand of judgment on this earth. And he did mark the earth with judgment, and he did activate it. Yeah. And so that's the lesson today. If the Most High is on our side, whom shall we fear? Fear should not even been an option for us. If we truly know who's on our side, why would we even fear men, you know? Yeah, he can call them lions and tigers. Abdul Asir was talking about that. I showed you in those spiritual dimensions. Yeah. Uh-huh. And so, all of us that are in this spiritual academy right now, yeah, that's building up our skills. Our mindset must change. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys something funny that happened a few years ago. I didn't hear anybody really talk about it too much, but it was quite funny. Some of the news tried to use music to drown out what was really going on. Some of them cut it real short. And so this is like one of my first decodes of their trickery, their magic, their news magic, okay? It was really funny. It was really, really funny. Because what I saw, I'll talk about after this clip. Ooh. Yeah, now this is supposed to be one of the most powerful men on earth, right? That's what I'm telling you. See, he's supposed to be the world's vicar of the Most High, which means he's supposed to be the creator in incarnate form, which is a big, bold-faced lie, okay? You see how weak he is? Yeah, all of them is vulnerable. All of them is weak. Now, let me tell you now. He wouldn't have did that if he wasn't made to do it. He had some kind of visitation from an angel or whatever. and it was an angel there restricting his breath. They had the microphone where you could hear all of that wheezing and hard breathing. See? And if you look at the news from back then, you'll see that they made a narrative around it, like he did it as a gesture, like a grand godly gesture or something like that for peace with the Sudanese. But that's a big lie. He was made to do that. So we need to start looking at the world and at the news with different eyes. Don't listen to the magicians, see. What I saw is a very powerful, what they call matrix powerful man. That some of them look at him as God. Yeah, but that angel had him on his knees kissing those two. He couldn't even get up on his own. He was all weak. Yeah, so we serve the mighty, all-powerful one. All of us in these sleeves right here, we are all vulnerable on the same level. Okay, so y'all don't have to be fearing no man. What you fear, your fear comes out of the awesome respect of the creator of all things and your love for him. And so start looking with your new eyes. Be careful of that door. Yeah. And you ponder. When you look at some natural disaster, ponder. Now listen, they only had technology for how long? Maybe about less than 300 years, and all of this nuclear science and their weapons of mass destruction and tanks and guns and all of that. They only had it for 300 years. Do you think that humans could actually cause global warming with the stuff that we do? No. But they make you believe that man is causing all of this stuff. Well, why didn't it just gradually happen? Why is it just like, bam, all of these judgments hitting on this earth? Because of that left hand activation of the judgment. That's what happened. You don't see the right hand there yet. I haven't found the right hand. I just found the left hand. Yeah, and it's fire all over the ground. Yeah, so that's our lesson for today. Yeah, when we see things now, we're not going to look at the magicians of the golden calf and have our focus on matrix things. What we need to focus on is paying attention to the host of the Most High and giving him glory and praise. All praises to the Most High. Okay, so this is our second day of training. Yeah, in this military academy, because we are members of the host of the Most High in training. All praises to the Most High, the one. Yes, and to our King, Messiah. Yeah, we give him thanks for all of his mighty works. And the archangels, we salute you. All praises to the Most High. Okay, you guys, I send you infinite love and light. Shalom.